けて朝の光を浴びる窓を開けると優しい風が吹いた今日もいい朝コーヒーを飲みながらニュースを見る誰かが勝つ
This is Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a translating machine. I read the stories in Japanese and then I tell you what they mean. If I find a word I like, I teach the meaning and then I post a list on YouTube and then we find some words again. Kodomo ga jama suru wa muku mama. Slam the got tackled out. Good morning, mama. So sit back and just vibe. Hit that follow, hit subscribe. Stick around if you please and maybe learn some Japanese.
This is Keen Reflex. And this is
Hey, yo.
a space for you
I was fixing camera the last second, I always forget. So,
that's right, they call me Keen and I'm
great
a
switch too.
translating machine. I read the stories
Welcome
in
in, you're watching
Japanese,
Keen Reflex. This is a
and
space
then
for you
I
guys
tell
practice
you
your
what they
Japanese while enjoying
mean.
video games.
If I
The game was
find a
supposed to
word
sit
I
up,
like, I
but
tell you
Switch
the
likes to
meaning,
turn
and
out.
then
You don't
I
push
post a
buttons
lesson on
fast enough.
YouTube, and then we find some words again.
子供が邪魔する赴くままスライムの本が最高だ
So sit back
Sorry about the
and just
slightly
vibe, hit that follow,
slow
hit
start
subscribe,
today
stick around if you
because
please. Some
make sure we have
Japanese.
audio. YouTube, I set up dual streaming on YouTube as well. Okay. Sound is working.
This is Keen Reflex.
Yeah, and it was set up right.
Nothing
started on the YouTube side. So I deleted them, deleted the canvases, the connections to the encoder, copied the exact same data in, and it worked. Nothing changed.
子供が邪魔する赴くままスライムの本が最高だ
Okay. That's what happened. You may see the wrong game on here in a second. You know what? Might not have changed the game on Twitch. Oops. I knew there was something I missed. Hi, Shadai. Thank you for getting the first. Hi, Skyden. It's nice to see you.
This is Keen Reflex.
Twitch is probably going to say the wrong thing. Let's see. Where is that even?
That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a translating machine.
Yep.
I read
Oops.
the stories
Sorry.
in Japanese and then I tell you
Sorry.
what they mean. If I find a word I like, I tell you the meaning and then I post a lesson on YouTube and then we find
In a
some
second,
words
I'll tell you guys about something dumb I did. So sorry, we're doing... It's gonna take me a while to type because I've injured myself. Octopath. Zero. I got a boo-boo. Vertical is showing that. Oh, this is killing me. Why is it even playing sound? Let's just switch. I don't know why it's playing sound on the scene.
This is Keen Reflex.
Oh, not... So there's a few things I still haven't figured out for the vertical. My Stream Deck can't connect directly to any of the vertical sources because it's not a native OBS native OBS scenes or anything. But probably do live in Japan, not just translate. I'll live in Japan. So for 10 years I lived in Japan, Skyden. I have recently moved back. But yeah, my account and everything is Japanese. It's interesting. The Switch 2 itself, I did actually buy in the US because it was easier at the time. It was sold out everywhere in Japan. But when you transfer all your data from the Switch 1 to Switch 2, I set that up, and since my Switch 1 is Japanese, everything about the account is Japanese. When it transferred over, the Switch 2 is basically Japanese. I mean, like, it's a Japanese account. So, yeah, it's connected to the Japanese store and everything. I did when I was in Japan, I think, because sometimes people would give me money for games, but they do it on the American one. They could only do it with American money or whatnot. And so I had to make a second account, so I can also access the American store, but the default is the Japanese. I say American, but I don't actually know what that covers. For me, it just means the one that's in America, but it may be all of the English, speaking English, Spanish, French speaking countries. I'm not sure. I'm gonna buy an Xbox in America. I had to call I went Walmart. Was it? So I was wondering actually how hard it was for other people. The day it came out, I think I waited till like at nighttime, and I just wanted to see. I wanted to go. We were going to Walmart anyway, but we were visiting my dad in a very small town. I was just like, I wanted to go ask him, hey, how fast did the Switch 2 sell out this morning? And I went to, but then I could see them in the case. I'm like, that's just for display. You don't have them, right? And he's like, no, we got plenty. I was like, what? No one said the game sound is quite loud compared to, yeah, I thought it was kind of loud. It was feeling kind of loud. Give me a second. It's just weird because, well, wait. No, mic is maxed. It's weird because it's not any louder than usual, but yeah. I mean, as far like settings go. But I heard it too. Especially in that intro. It was loud. You're right. Okay. I did something dumb, guys. バカなことやっちゃった。You guys ever seen those, well here, I'll find it real quick. Well, it won't even show on vertical, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, I guess I can just show the camera. Those meat softeners. My wife has one. I'd never actually looked at how it worked. It's not really an excuse, but I'm dumb. Let's see, so there's a few, well yeah, so first there's like this kind. Come on. Focus, come on. It doesn't like the screen. I can't make it focus. Well, never mind. Basically, the machine, right? It's got a bunch of blades that all look like both types of screwdrivers. There's like sharp flathead screwdrivers and sharp plus sign. What the heck is the other one? It's not coming to me. But there's a whole bunch of those, right? And then there's a black cover, and when it's pushed down, the blades fill up. Thank you. I know the word, it just escaped me. Why do we call those anyway? Flathead is the description of what it is, and then Phillips is just like, okay, let's just name this one after a dude. So you push it down, and the black cover has springs, and it exposes the blades, right? But the word is softener, so I legitimately thought it was just like punching it. I didn't think it, at a first glance, if I would have looked closely, I would have noticed, but didn't think they were blades, and I didn't think that pushing on it would expose them very quickly. I stabbed my finger pretty hard, which is fine. I have a pretty good pain threshold. It wasn't that bad. However, I think it got infected because I mean, I went to the doctor yesterday. It was kind of later than recommended, but I got antibiotics. But although the pain is out on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 1. I have pain. I got stabbed here, but I feel pain here, which is not good. It's really not good. I almost didn't go to the doctor because it was, you know, it was fine. I cleaned it. But I googled it, and pain somewhere else means that it got inside and under and very hard to catch places, and it's trying to multiply. And it could have hurt the long nerve in my hand. It's also possible. Though the symptoms don't really show that it's a nerve, most likely. But that's another thing I was worried about. I had my tetanus shot last March, luckily. And they last for 10 years, so I was good. But yes, they seemed to be ready for that. And then they said, when did you get your last tetanus shot? I said, last March. Like, oh, they legitimately said this. Accident-prone people are prepared. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. I think it was legitimately last year. I was just at Walmart, and they're like, hey, you're due for some shots. You want to get some shots? I'm like, and they're covered up completely by insurance. I'm like, yeah, why not? Absolutely. Free. I haven't had to initiate the conversation. You told me let's do it. Let's do it. So I didn't take, you know, that willpower. Yeah, so I can stab myself a few more times and I'm good, Maxime. But dang, that worries me. And I think the doctor said if it gets worse to come back. It's technically worse, but I don't know. I should have asked define worse. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's spread. Okay, I'm so sorry. What game are we playing? What are we playing? We have 3 to choose from. They're all the same level, so let's choose one. I don't want to. Okay, we'll wait on that one. Did we already start on one? Looks like we're here on Titus. Let's start Titus. Did we not start Herminia? I feel like we did. Are you yellow? Worse, more pain or pain? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, so, I mean, it's already there the next morning, but, like, is that enough? Call the doctor, maybe. I also have terrible insurance. My new job is good. The pay is, it's alright. It's better than what I could get without a degree. But the insurance is absolute crap. It's basically the bare minimum that they can dish out. And I'm worried about going too many times. Basically only covers me 6 times a year, which I'll gladly use up all those 6 of those for this if I need to, but it also doesn't... I haven't gotten a bill for the first one. I don't really fully understand how much it's going to cover. It has to be urgent care, right? That's frustrating. But calling them Morn-san, that's a good idea. Maybe I should be like, should I come in? It's this far. Should I come in? Should I wait a little bit longer? Okay, so I'm only gonna go with it, because I feel like we started Hernia. Hernia. She's a hernia. No, this doesn't look started. Do you want to do this one? Yeah, let's do it. Or, well, you know, sorry. I know I keep changing. But it seems that we had already had this one checked. Maybe we were halfway through this one. Either way, let's do this one. This one next. So this story was, there's a researcher that's being forced by a war guy, a war general, to make this really dangerous... Oh, he's not even there, that's scary. This really dangerous concoction that turns people into mindless monsters. He wants to use those for soldiers in the war. Like a 4 months to the other 5. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder when it resets, if it's the end of the year or after a year has passed. But yeah. And swelling, sensitive touch are like feverish when go. Weird enemy. Swelling, sensitive to touch. Like the non yeah, I'm not supposed to poke it. It's hard, I don't know, you probably can't see it on the camera. But yeah, you can't. Comparing my left and the right, it's like very, very slightly swelling. Like it looks more rounded, but not necessarily bigger, slightly more rounded, less bony. You could tell, like this part, yeah? Not necessarily this finger looks, yeah, maybe a little more fat. But like this part, I don't know if you can tell that. It feels a little swollen. I don't know. I was literally there last night though. We'll see. I'll wait at least out the day. A letter? Oh yeah, and okay. So this is Ninyu. She's blind and I believe it's an actual romantic thing. She and the main character of this story are in love. The researcher. He left a letter, so she can't see, so that's why she says, "Can you read it for me?"
神の怒りは大聖堂の鐘の音とともに降り注ぐ。
I mean, maybe it could be both, Skaden, but thank you. Yeah, if you could kind of see, it looks different though than white. I don't think it might be the lighting as far as color goes. What? God's fury. Rains down along with the sound of the cathedral's bell. Okay.
罪人は甘んじてその光景を見届けよう。
I don't remember what happened in the very last part of the story, but we'll get it now. Although the fact that when I pushed the button over here, it didn't give me a summary, it means we were halfway through this. It would usually show a summary. I'm wondering in this vertical version, is that big enough to where you can read words? Or is that tough? Probably easier than it would have been in the normal version, but sideways. Where's my Twitch? I'm not supposed to do this, by the way. Any of this action with my left hand, because that spreads it. Any bacteria that there might be. So I'm playing like this. Which is fine, because it's not a difficult game, like as far as finger-wise. Yeah, okay, let's look up, double check Amanste. Oh, please pop up on the left side. Pop up on the left side. Not going to. Dang it, give me a second. In order to get... Oh, so what I said a second ago, by the way, we could say... So I'm just going to. What would you even say in English? I use it more. I hear it used more often in Japanese in my life than English. But I guess I said wait it out. I'm gonna wait it out for the day, see what happens. In Japanese, you could say yosumi. とりあえず様子見よう。Give me a second. 様子見しよう。とりあえず様子見。Or 様子を見る。So 様子 literally means like the elements or the condition, and then me is meter, like to see, right? So it means to wait and see how things play out. Sometimes the doctor will tell you that, like とりあえず様子を見よう. So you can either use it as a phrase. Here, let me get this the notes here. Unfortunately, I still have not been able to make it to where when I push my button for notes, won't show. I can't get it to show yet on the 35. Why is the last one 7:31? Is that really the last time we've streamed? Has it been that long? I don't think so. I guess it has. Okay, I gotta turn on notes here. I gotta do it manually for the vertical. Where am I at? There it is. Okay, on the notes, I wanted to say, for now, I'm just gonna wait and see how it plays out, see if it gets worse or not today. So there's two ways to say it. There's kind of a noun, yosumi. Or you can use the phrase yosu o miru. These are all the same kanji and everything, so I'm trying to actually remember how I often hear this, if it's toriazu yosumi shiyou. But I hear it from my wife a lot, and she's speaking casual, so she'll just say toriazu yosumi. Right? These both mean basically the same thing, but they're just different grammatically. To wait and see. You had to wait and see. But just notice that this is a phrase. This is phrase. This is a noun. Or maybe you can even call it a noun phrase. I don't know. But yeah, it's that. Give me sake. And now we'll get back to the game. We'll do it. But that's more useful than a lot of the stuff that I'll teach you through the game, because you'll hear that at the doctor a lot. Oh, and I totally forgot I was going to look at the manjite. I don't want to spend too much time on this particular. He's using flowery language for his tegami. Amanjite. Sure, to be resigned to one's fate. Yeah, okay. I'd heard it before. It's not used very often, so. Okay, so it's not clear whether he's probably talking about himself as this criminal, as a criminal. I'm resigned to my fate. To see where that goes. To watch the let's just continue. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm been distracted by a million things. Just woke up. Okay, the scene, see the spectacle unfold, basically.
私は全てを恨む。 もはや未練はない。
Yeah, okay. I detest everything. Miden is a great word. Well, it's not a useful word. I'm not going to put it on the notes right now. But Miden is, especially like when ghosts, when somebody's died, and they still have Miden, then it's hard for them to move on. So it's like unfinished business. We used to say unfinished business in English. It's slightly a different culture, and so a different type of unfinished business. In Japanese culture, it's usually like not just unfinished business, but like emotional attachment to the world. But it's used for basically this person is not afraid to die and pass on at this point. Because he's saying "Mohaya miden" when I don't have any more attachments. There's no reasons I need to stick around anymore. It doesn't mean he's suicidal though. It means, yeah. There's other ways to say that if he was suicidal. That's not what we're talking about. He has no emotional attachments to the living world anymore. He hates detests everything. Not necessarily a strong hate. Just oh my. No, that's hate. This world with no love should fall to ruin.
こいつ大聖堂で何か起こすのか?
Is he planning on doing something at the cathedral? Making something happen? I gotta save him. Yeah, this is a good simple one. This is a rather slightly simpler translation challenge. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Here we go. That's a great translation challenge, guys. Come on. Stay with me. Daiseido ni Daisei can't type right now. It's almost like I injured my finger. Ni ikimashou. She skips the kanji for whatever reason. I'll go ahead and put it in there. Te okure ni naru mae ni. Okay. This is a nice sample one for you. After I go over the grammar or the vocab, I think this will be pretty easy. You've seen the context though. Our friend, somebody we like, he's written an angry letter, and it sounds like he might go do something bad at the cathedral. Okay, double check that we would. Daiseido. Yeah, cathedral. I was wondering if there was any other words. No, just the one. Okay, so we can go over the vocab. Daiseido. We literally have the big holy hall. So, cathedral. Because there's so few words, I'll go over even the super common ones. Low level. Iku is to go. Probably one of the first words you should learn, honestly. It's gonna be used so much. Heokure. Yeah, no, we're gonna keep this separate. I'm wondering how if I literally give you all of these words, it's gonna be too easy. No, Nineto is technically grammar, so let's okay, I'll just give you my before. In front. This can also mean in front. In this case, it's before. I'm gonna put that there intentionally to try and throw people off a little bit. The in front part. forget to do this first. Makes it a lot easier if I do it before I add the English. Otherwise, I have to select the English too. And it'll give me the what happens when it does that? It's gonna give me the Hiragana for English, right? Which is just English still. Just says English above the English. So, Daiseido is cathedral, equals to go. Teokure is oh no. To be too late. And I guess I skipped it. But I would. Ninaru is to become, right? Alright. I think I've already made it easy enough. Daiseido ni ikimashou. So, doko doko ni iku. Go to, doko doko. Since it's ikimashou, it's a let's. Okay? So, let's... I'm gonna type with one hand, guys. I'm afraid of using this hand. The tips of my fingers now feel pain. I'm actually a little worried now. Let's go to the cathedral. One finger. Okay. Now, she separates the sentence here. Maybe we put it in English. One sentence in English. But so, mae ni, so before. Before what? Teokure ni naru. So ni naru is going to be becomes, right? Before it becomes, teokure, too late. But more naturally in English, we just say before it's too late. Shoot, my finger remembers where this is. Oh, there it is. No, that seems wrong. Why does that look funny? Japanese keyboard. Yeah, that is it. I don't know why it's being weird though. Okay. Or it's too late. And that's it. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay. Let's go to the cathedral before it's too late.
Oh, 立派な大聖堂だな。
What a wonderful cathedral.
エンバーグローに栄光あれ、英雄に栄光あれ。
Glory to Embargo. Glory to the hero.
Minarumono, お集まりいただき感謝する。
Everyone, thank you for gathering. Okay. Is there right? Make sure. But you're on the right YouTube. Okay. If anybody's watching on YouTube, I'd appreciate a chat to make sure that it's working. But I did just reset up to be dual screen there. Yeah, thank you for gathering, everyone.
ついに肥沃の象徴、タイタス大聖堂が完成した。
Oh, it's named after him. Oof. Finally, the Crimson Wings essentially statue. The Titus Cathedral has been completed.
この地、エンバーグロウを教皇より賜りて18年。
Kyoko yori. What did he just say? And what does that have to do with the Pope? This Aurite? We're gonna have to... Okay, it's been 18 years since something happened with the Pope. I didn't catch that word, and I don't remember... Well, my brain doesn't remember that which kanji that is, or how it's read. I could look it up. I don't want to look it up. It takes time, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for the... Nope, doesn't let me do that. So let's do the 5. Let's do the me first. And we can do the little legs. So with the left side, then 1, 2, 4. A second, I'm looking things up. This one. So then I type dite. So he probably said tamate or tamote. To be honored with tamawaru. Okay. So, in this land, 18 years since we are honored by the Pope. Honored with the presence of the Pope, most likely. We, the warriors, the soldiers of the Crimson Wings, have fulfilled our mission. Our mission to protect the Holy Flame. Okay. Protect the Crimson Wings of the Holy Flame. That's why they're called the Crimson Wings. Gotcha. And yet, what did the Church of the Holy Flame do for us? Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. All they did was continue to pray to the flame and rejoice in peace. Those who meet with the threat of the immigrants are soldiers only. Yeah, the ones who shed their blood are only that's normal people. In order to save the citizens from the threat, it continues. We've done research for many years. He's gonna announce this to the main public, really? The war crime. And finally, we've gotten our Crimson Crystal... I almost said meth. It pretty much is. Crystal drugs. Yeah. Our Crimson drugs. Crimson Crystal drugs. Whatever you want to call that. What is that? If with this medicine, anybody can become a powerful weapon. Why is he making a cathedral if he's against like the religious people? I mean, he still claims to be religious, but like doesn't like any of the people of the church. Why did he make a cathedral? Is he making his own religion? Is that what's going on? Okay, that would make sense. There's no more need to pray. We have overwhelming power. It will be our blade.
教会の独裁体制を今こそ切り捨てるのだ。
So yeah, we're shedding our reliance on the church. Give me a second. Oh, we're going to cut off the church's dictatorial system. Gotcha.
肥沃兵隊
soldiers of the Crimson Wings.
結成を飲み干せ
Kese would be as a blood serum. Okay, I knew it was blood from the kanji, but yeah, drink up the blood serum. Gross. But he's gonna drink it too? Hold up. This has gotta be fake. He knows that turns them into monsters, right?
審判の時だ
And now it's time for judgment. It's judgment time.
赤き祝砲をあげようではないか
Yeah, that's what it was. It's the blood serum. Let's celebrate the Crimson Wings. So no representation of what the blood serum does. We just drink it and then presentation over later.
その通りだ。タイタス。審判の時は近い。
You're right, Titus. Judgment time is near. Your
すべ
judgment.
て裁かれるのだ。私も。あなたも。
We shall all. The word "judged" right here is literally the word that means that, like, for the judge to make a decision, right? But it could also mean a god to make a decision. But yeah, we will all. I could say we will all receive our judgment, yourself and mine. That'll be a second phase. Yeah.
もうすぐ君のもとに行ける。
Oh, does he? I forgot. He thinks Niyu is dead. I totally forgot that. Okay, yeah. She was thrown off a cliff, but she fell in some soft snow and survived, and had temporary amnesia, but she remembered. All in a pretty quick span of time. But she's coming to come save her. But now he's saying, Niyu, I'll be by your side again soon. So he's going to die, thinking that she's dead.
お父さんどうしたの？
Father, what's wrong? Huh. I wonder if the blood serum was actually, like, I see all this. There was flashes in the sky, and then there's all of this red stuff flying through the air. I'm wondering if the blood serum was actually to protect them from that, and then those flashes are to make everybody else into these monsters. I don't know. We'll see. Good morning. Well, that make more sense, right? Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Spectrum. How are you? Spectrum, I know last time I had vertical mode set up, but now I've got it even better. I got all the scenes, hopefully. I have the intro scene. I have the, when I switch, it does, I got the vertical version of the stinger. I'm excited. I was excited to stream today to test all that out. I've been feeling well lately, but I hope you're okay. I'm sorry. I stabbed my finger and may have infected the deep tissue, so I'm not doing so well either. I can feel it coursing through my veins. I did get antibiotics, but I was later than I should have been. I waited a whole like 20 hours. They gave me one at urgent care yesterday, and it was already too late to for me to go to the pharmacy, so I gotta go later today to get the rest of my dose. There's the wings. Save us. Everybody's gone crazy all of a sudden. Good luck and good luck with it. Yeah, same here. What's up with you lately? Just not. Is it mentally not feeling well? Not you feeling sick? You don't have to. Feel free to talk about it. I hope you're doing good too. Okay. Even they turned monster. Something I couldn't help. Yeah, everything's going well. The result, literally, the results are great. Amazing. The crimson meth is perfect. It's yeah. Weird situation last week. I got a big headache that led to me needing to go to a neurologist. Kind of just on the path, waiting for more appointments and MRIs. Oh no, neurologist. That's scary. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can figure out the what's causing that soon. Hey, what are you trying to do? Yeah, good luck. Do we know when's the scheduled MRI? Okay, yeah, this is the priest. The gods will pass their judgment on you. I remember there's multiple here. I guess Immortal Flame is one. This is the god's judgment. The god's judgment on you who wouldn't listen to my requests and destroyed this land. Hero, what have you done? Oh my. Why don't you ask... Excuse me. Why don't you ask God? You like praying, don't you? May the immortal flame guide you. Ha ha ha. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings. This reminds me, when I was filling out my Monshinhyo, I don't even remember what we call that in English. That questionnaire that you fill out before you go to the doctor. I was filling that out, and it was a pretty empty clinic at the time. So there's just one other person that walked in, and I had Aiden with me, my 4-year-old, and the other guy's in line. I'm focused on the questionnaire, and maybe this isn't such a funny story, but I thought it was funny. It's an empty room, but we're pretty far away from the guy. So, like, I don't feel like we're, like, in the same world. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But he sneezes, and both of the other adults in the room, me and the other, and the guy at the desk, say nothing. Aiden immediately goes, "Bless you!" And the guy turns around and looks, he's like, "Oh, thanks." But it was cute. And I also, for a little bit, I felt like I was rude because I didn't say anything. But I legitimately went out of my way to get rid of that habit because we don't say it. You don't say it in Japan, and so I would want to say something in Japanese. Or I want to say "bless you," or just want to, want to at least say something, but you can't. You don't. It's weird. If it's somebody you know, you just say "daijoubu," are you okay? If it's somebody random in the other room that you don't know, you wouldn't talk to them. That's not an excuse to talk to somebody like it is in English. If that makes sense. It'd be also weird to be like, "Are you okay?" Unless like you're legitimately worried, like it was a really bad sneeze or something. What's going on? I hear so much noise out there. Was this not according to plan? This guy turning to? Oh, and he killed him. Okay. Why? Why are even the Crimson Wings turning into crazed madmen? Which is the intention for everybody but us, right? Isn't Japanese country saying "bless you" is strange? Yeah, because so it's specifically a Western culture. You may have heard, it's not like my great insight, but "bless you," and I don't even know the very specifics, but I know it comes from religious context. Back in the day, they thought that sneezing was your body trying to cast out demons that had entered the body, and so you're saying "bless you" to say, may the gods bless you. Or, sorry, not gods. I always put it plural. I'm weird, I know, because I play a lot of games where there's multiple gods, so I translate it that way. May God bless you, so that demons don't enter your body again. That's basically what's going on. So it's a specifically Western religion-based culture. And so it doesn't exist in Japan. Like, that's all. A lot of things that are really culture-based aren't going to happen in other languages, right? It'll just be not said. Yeah. Yeah, the dictionary didn't say anything about this being like a, what do we even call it? A pre-antidote? I'm sure there's a much better word for that, but that's not what kese means. But yeah, they just called it the blood serum. We all took the blood serum of the crimson meth. I guess it had to be a vaccine. But it's drink. I guess you could still call it a vaccine if you drink it, if that's a thing. I'm not sure.
裏切ったな。ベルノート!
You've betrayed me, Velnart. Why would you expect anything less? You had his lover killed. You threatened him for years and made him do all this stuff. And then, like, you don't even reward him. Like, the original thing was, he threatens him with killing the girl. So he's working for him. So then he kills the girl anyway. Of course he's gonna betray you. Okay, we gotta take our 3-minute break. See you soon. 3分の休憩いただきます。どこも行かないでくださいね。Have you always wanted to learn Japanese? But you're not sure where to start?
Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you will learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hiradex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory, where you can review it anytime. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available now! Search Hiragana Hero on Steam. Look over there, it's a hiragana. Learning to read hiragana is essential to understanding written Japanese. In this game, monsters called hiragana will attack you when you attempt to solve puzzles. Don't worry though, all you have to do is yell out the pronunciation to defeat them. Why don't you try it out? Oh, that's right. You don't know how to read any hiragana yet. Tell you what, I know just the person to help. Ari-chan, tasukete.
はーい。なんでしょう。
This is Ari-chan. She's a native to this land and can help you with the pronunciation of hiragana. You can summon her when you need help reading a hiragana by selecting Call for Help from the menu. Try it out. Ari-chan, あっちで呼ばれるのを待とう。
はーい。
Ari-chan!
はーい、注目。このひらがなはこうやって読むんだよ。あ、
Now that you know the pronunciation, you can use it to attack the hiragana. Try selecting Shout from the menu and find the pronunciation you just learned.
Ah!
Great job! Ari-chan will automatically come to teach you the pronunciation of hiragana you haven't learned yet. After that, you'll need to consume 10 channel points and use up 1 turn to summon her again. Let's continue to use this method to take out hiragana that get in our way. I'll always be here to help you in battle, so don't worry.
Hey yo, welcome back. You're watching Keen Reflex. This is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is your first time here. I am a professional Japanese to English translator and interpreter, and I like to play games in Japanese, go over them. This camera was okay earlier, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm just now realizing. There we go. It's better. Yeah, we like to go over it. We go over notes when I see that words or phrases that I think are useful, and we also do translation challenges. So if you're into that, definitely hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, let's continue on with the game. Uragita na berenota, which is actually a good point. Let's learn uragiru. I think it's a very common word to hear if you're into reading or watching stories. Excuse me. but also it's interesting because it's similar to the way we say English. So uragiru. Uragiru. So ura means behind, right? The back side of a building. The ura, right? Behind. Kiru means to cut. All right. So, okay, it wants to go into here. This means to use the English, it uses a very similar way of expressing. To backstab someone, right? To cut them in the back, ura giru, which is interesting. It's probably just a coincidence that we use the word backstab and ura giru both to mean to betray someone, right? Even if they're not literally stabbing them in the back. These kind of things happen sometimes where where concepts in both languages, concepts in each language they use some kind of visual image like this, stabbing somebody in the back, to mean a certain to mean a certain thing, and they happen to use the same visuals, which makes it easier to learn. However, for some reason in my head, when I'm translating uragiru, and most of the time to backstab isn't appropriate in the sentence, like just the word backstab, it would be better to say betray. Like right here, specifically, you've backstabbed me, Velnart. That sounds a little weird, right? But because it's uragiru is literally backstab, that fills my brain, and I can't think of the other natural ways to say it in English. But yeah, useful to remember anyway, for the most part. Okay. Backstab isn't really a verb. I mean, it technically is. It's just not commonly used that way. I guess you'd stab somebody in the back. Let's see. To go back on to be faithful. Maybe he isn't. Is that why? Okay, no, yeah, it is technically a verb, but yeah, but it doesn't even. It's funny if you look at uragiru. Backstab isn't in the definition in Jisho. To betray, to turn traitor, to double cross, to go back on, to be unfaithful to stab in the back. I added that last one. It's not in there. It's crazy that they wouldn't put the one that's actually like literally word for word the same. But that's because it's not actually, you backstabbed me. It's grammatically correct. It sounds funny. Oh, not touch the not now. Next. Okay. Oh, okay. New battle place. So I know that they did like a special events in Octopath Traveler. Heroes of the Continent. I forget what it was called. A mobile version. This is based off of. They put some. Well, I'm probably by the end, all of them, I don't know. Main characters from Octopath Traveler 1 and 2 in there. I was surprised to find it in here. Because that was more like of a gacha event, like a collaboration. You wouldn't expect here. But we have at least one. We have Teresa from the merchant from Octopath Traveler 1, which is kind of exciting. Let me just remember how to play this game. We usually use this one, I believe. Jinpei no ya. Hey, we found a weakness. But maybe I can switch my dictionary thing here instead of to backstab to stab in the back, which is at least a little more common. Oh, you can go in these houses, huh? Oh, interesting. Got 1,000 monies. Oh, I just wanted the expanded mini-map, but okay. Gotta go in all of these houses to check for paths. Guess we'll go to the right side first. I get the feeling left side was the dead ends though, and I want to do the dead ends first, right? Because in an RPG, if you're going the right way, that's the wrong way to go first. I'll be your opponent.
行くよ全力うまくいった元気出して効果的な戦術だね朝飯前かな
Nixums, Ohio, hello. I've not been here this early in a long time. How have you been, guys? It's, yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time either. It's nice to see you. What's up? Yeah, this is our stream time now. I messed up my layout, so you can switch it. I changed it. I'm now dual streaming. So if you're watching on mobile, you're able to use the dual layout, which shows just me on the bottom of the thing, the game, and then nothing else. I did have the notes on there originally, but I realized it's under the other stuff. But you have the choice of which you prefer. I think some people really like the vertical layout. Yeah. As far as Twitch goes, only I'm sure it was just completely random. Only a certain amount of affiliates were given the option to dual stream like that, and so I had to take them up on it. And then I was able to do it on YouTube as well. So technically, I'm streaming to 4 different places. And my Wi-Fi seems fine. And around because I got a job! Congratulations! What's your job? What have we been doing? Okay, I need to go back because there was other doors I've not explored. We need to, level a little bit. Hello, welcome to McDonald's. Will you be using the mobile app today? Okay, McDonald's. That you say that often because you'll be working in the McDonald's kitchen? Is that what we're talking about? Well, nice. Congratulations, omedetou gozaimasu. Sometimes kitchen, sometimes service. Do you prefer kitchen? Prefer just working without customer service? Which is understandable. It's definitely I happen to be pretty customer service oriented, which is why I like my newest job. I hadn't done anything customer service for a while. But it's definitely something that some people have and some people don't. And honestly, I wish that in the US, we didn't force so many people that don't have that skill to do customer service, because it's sad. It's really hit and miss in more systematic people are problems. Absolutely, yeah. It doesn't necessarily, like... That's a very good point to put it that way. The kitchen is just systematic. You just do the same thing every time. But yeah, dealing with people is problem solving. Everybody has a different problem for you. Everybody communicates differently. Everybody has a different attitude towards you, and so you have to be very good at adjusting to each situation, which I enjoy. I enjoy problem solving. But a lot of people, and I know a lot of people are great at that, not just me. But a lot other people, yeah, would prefer more of the systematic. Your general social cue is so if someone brings up an empty cup, they'll want to refill. Yeah. That's smart. And if you work in Japanese customer service, you won't wait for them to ask. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it was a Japanese McDonald's, they'd still wait for you to ask. But good service in Japanese usually means they would see some kind of social cue like that, and immediately it'd be like, hey, can I do this for you? Feather saber, huh? Because that's how the culture is anticipating people's needs, and that's not just in customer service, but in there we go. Somebody got stronger. Let's go. I'll take it. Just even like with your friends. A lot of learning, paying attention, figuring things out, getting all the information on the ticket. Yeah, for sure. Well, good for you though. And you know, if you are forced to do service every once in a while, you'll get better at it. A lot of learning is usually a good thing. Yeah, it's room for growth. Because I think that's any kind of job, hopefully, will not only be a temporary source for money, but will also hopefully be a learning opportunity where you can hone some kind of skill, any skills, that you can use in future jobs if and when you move on. So if you're starting, and I'm just talking in general, talking my mind in general, but if you start a new job and you're almost immediately like mastered everything you could possibly do, it's not that hard, it's like too easy, then at least for me, I kind of feel like, what am I doing here except for the money, you know? Let's say I sound like an AI on the drive-thru speaker. That's funny. Burger says no ketchup. Make the burger with no ketchup. Yeah. I'm doing internships, tech staff, or mechanical things. Nice. But even what you're doing right now, there's plenty of things you could learn. Like you said, the customer service part is something learning. There's a lot of small things that you could be learning. I don't know how far you are in a lot of your life journey, so I'm not making any assumptions. But, you know, if it's a first job, then even just learning basic things like you got to be on time for things, and what is allowed and not allowed at a workplace. Some things are taught, some things are just inferred, but everybody, what's the word? The unspoken rules, right? That's the word. And those can only be learned from experience. Yeah, the internship would be awesome as well, but also don't forget to learn things with your current situation. problem solving mechanical stance thing in trees. If this, then it's either option 1 or 2. Yeah. I feel yeah. I'm very logical too. Even if I die, I probably won't be able to see you again. Because I'll be going to hell. Gotcha. Yeah. Milnord, you're there, right? What? Rinyu? We made it on time. He thought she was dead, so... What? Is this a dream? Our grill is having error code, error 41A. I googled the error codes with what the grill model is in brand. I found the training video for the code. It's preheating component, it's malfunctioning, not receiving enough power. Yeah, that would absolutely be... Well, okay, so... I don't know too much about electrical mechanical things, but I think it's definitely a mix between those. Because working in tech is literally that. It's... You get an error code, you Google the error code, you figure it out. Now, saying that, I have tech friends that will say, oh, it's, you know, people think it's, I'm so smart, but all I do is Google things. Yeah, but actually not everybody's good at, that good at, when you Google knowing which link to look for, and following that path that you followed. You know, error code 41A, what's the model and the brand, like following that path, it's, when said out loud, it sounds so easy, but when you actually do it, a lot of people are just like, okay, is this the right one? And yeah, hard to explain how people can't do it, but it's definitely a thing. It's not as easy as it sounds. It's definitely a certain type of person that's good at it. Looking up errors in computers, in tech stuff, or in mechanical stuff, and be able to follow that path through. Googling itself is a skill for one, and it depends on also what kind of things you're Googling. But also I want to say, your grills have computers? The heck? McDonald's was my second job. My first job I worked at an A&W, and I was already surprised at the time, because in A&W I had to grill burgers like you grill burgers anywhere else in the world. You put the burgers on, you wait until there's a good amount of redness coming out through the middle, you feel like it's gone through enough, and you flip it over. Then I go to McDonald's, and they're like, okay, put like 12 patties on the grill and push this button. You push the button and the top grill comes down, and when it's done, it comes up. Now take all the things off. I was like, oh. And now they have computers in them? That's crazy. One of four things are multiple. It could be the wires that are plugged slightly. It could be power not transferring through the wires. It could be components itself. Yeah. And noticing all of those possibilities and choosing what you think is most likely, it's a skill in itself. I think that way, and that's what I mean by thinking trees. Yeah. The heating component not receive power. It could be four different things. Yeah. Makes sense. I think if you think that way, and if you naturally decided you wanted to do that rather than look at the error code and go, hey boss, this ain't working, you know, you thought to follow that, then I think you would definitely be geared towards a job in something like IT. I must have gone crazy.
目覚ませバカだね。
Wake up, you fool.
このべっぴん顔とちゃんと向き合え。
Look into the eyes of this beautiful woman.
ちゃんと話さなきゃダメだろうが。
The clamshell grill similar to ours. Might have been old. Well, yeah. I am 39, so this is when I was 17. I'm sure that they are much newer stuff, but I'm still surprised. Touchscreen! Your grill is touchscreen. Oh my goodness. That's so weird. Recipes for 2 types of burgers. Quarter pounders are different. Oh! Yeah, I mean, that does make sense. I think... Did we have... I didn't work there for super long. I don't remember if there might have been different buttons, recipes, for the quarter pounders, because I do recall putting the same type of burger on each time. It wouldn't have been touchscreen, but there were probably different buttons. Yeah, of course you told your boss, but I just mean the average person wouldn't even think of trying to figure it out. Monitor that's out, system packet mechanics, and doesn't boot up the OS system. The quarters are thicker. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder if we had a different grill. I'm trying to remember what we did for quarter pounders. You know what, though? I also... I don't know. But that's awesome. Congratulations on your job, and congratulations on finding what you most like want to do for your life, because that's one of the things we all struggle with. Just knowing our path in life, like what we want to learn. You need to talk. You must talk to her.
あなたは
Who are you?
ただの狩人だよ。大バカタレに一発入れに来た。
I'm nothing but a hunter. I've come to give a good punch to a stupid fool. My manager asked me how to turn on a computer once. It's one of those boxes on the wall. It was asleep. That's funny.
本当に
Nice to see you, Nixie. Thank you for sharing your life successes. Congratulations on your job, and thank you. I just saw you, Ken-san. How? I don't know how. How's it going, Ken-san? Minyu, is it really you?
私よ
Yes, it's me. Yes. Sorry, do I have YouTube on? That was Twitch. Give me sake. I wanted to... Guys, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button. I'm doing that right now because there's none. I did a new dual stream, and somehow it's got me far less reach than usual. But okay, it is what it is. It's me.
よかったエレノート
I'm so glad, Velnort.
たく世話の焼けるお二人さんだ。
Yeah, you guys. You don't. This is not really. This is a culture thing in Japan more. Seonayakeru. Okay, well let's look it up. Seonayakeru. So if somebody is sewa gayakeru or sewa no yakeru, It's somebody who requires a lot of care of others. They need to be looked after. They're troublesome. They're a handful. There we go. That's actually a good translation for here. You two are a handful. I hadn't thought of that English phrase. It's a good one. Kidder. Really quick. Vocab time. So he says sewa no yakeru in this case. It's because he's using it as a modifier for the futari. But he could have said kimi tachi wa sewa ga yakeru ne. He could have said that as well. This is a more common. I want to say this is a slightly more common way. I'm going to type this one instead. To be a handful. And this is usually people. Or people. Alright, so he's saying, yeah, you two are a handful. Ohio Rizimus. Yahoo, Dre. How's it going, Dre-san? How are you? So, you know what's frustrating is, so I assumed by doing this, certain people who like to watch on mobile, like the great Greenslade, would be able to watch it in this cool format that you probably can't see because you're not on YouTube Shorts. Why? On every other platform, they have it to where you literally you push the button. You just push the button. Oh look, it's portrait. Oh, now it's landscape. Portrait, landscape. That's so easy. So I'm not sure what the point of me doing this is, because that was my main purpose actually. And I don't know if I want to necessarily make two of them either. Maybe I just make one. Maybe I just make just the vertical. Yeah, it's so silly. That's the dumbest decision that YouTube could make. I don't understand. I would have expected YouTube to figure that out before Twitch. I'm surprised that Twitch got it first. By the way, that letter. Belnar, what's wrong? I've done something that I can't take back. Torikaishi no tsukanai. Can't be taken back. Torikaishi would be to take back. Yeah, something like that's really typical of YouTube. Yeah, it's... Okay, yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. You think maybe moving forward, I'll do it just in vertical? Because I don't think anybody... If I did it just in vertical, you'd be able to see it on my page and in Shorts view, right? And you'd get the notification, whatever. I just, I think a lot of people who watch... My current fans, anyway, who watch me on YouTube are watching me on their phone. I'll think about it. I'm frustrated that I added this and then you can't access it intentionally. I know you warned me about it yesterday, but, you know. I had to try it for myself. Belnard. Excuse me. I've got to put an end to everything. I won't let you go by yourself. We'll be together. We'll go everywhere. We'll go anywhere and everywhere together. Promise me.
リンユ。わかった。
Basically, Greenlight does for his lives, though he'll say he doesn't do vertical streams because it's technically just a different resolution than 16:9. Yeah, he makes this like square. So he wants to make it to where it'll look good, whether you're watching it on portrait or vertical, right? But how does that work for the system? The system would see it as portrait, right? It wouldn't save it under shorts. If I put it only in vertical, would it pop up in the... It would pop up in the... Oh, it works like a vertical stream. Okay. It would be considered vertical. Yeah, that's kind of smart, actually. You told me about it before, about the square thing. I didn't realize about how the system is going to look at it and whatnot. So yeah, that works. Okay, Rinyu. I'm gonna then look at his... I want to look at his profile and see how everything shows up. Be together until death... until death do us part. But, yeah, literally, until death separates us. That's what he says.
皆さん、この飛翔薬の血清を使ってください。
Shows up in his live section, but it's in the shorts feed, so he gets the benefit of that. Okay. Okay, Kessei. Okay. Serology. What is blood serum? So we've looked at Kessei. So he's saying take this blood serum for the crimson meth, right? Crimson crystal meth. But what is blood? So it's anyway. It's an antidote essentially. It'll make it to where you don't get the bad effects. Reviews. I need stream doing the square format is the thing that with retro streamers because that's the natural form factor for retro games. Okay. Oh yeah. So like this game wouldn't do that. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm not gonna imitate him, but I think that's smart. I can't limit myself to only retro games. Although I technically could cut off the sides, it's not a big deal. But I might look into just doing, well, we'll see. Doing only vertical. Just because basically I'm doing only shorts and I don't do like videos like you, like normal portrait videos. I keep trying to make it work and it just doesn't. Well, I mean, it's not just the views, it's also my motivation. But everybody drink this blood serum. Doesn't make... He's got the real one. He made a fake one for the bad guy. Sorry, I spoke ahead. I gave the fake one to Titus. The vertical strains is the audience. Yeah, that's one thing that you mentioned that I'm not sure if I'm excited about. So I thought, so before I was thinking of doing only vertical, and then I thought this dual stream would be a good way to test that. before just switching over. But yeah, I think I've... Can I see my YouTube views? I forgot on this thing. Refresh, please. Not showing. I think it's you and one other person. Regulars. So I don't think it's showing me anywhere. Which is fine. No, I'm not actually... Yeah. Hey, Skyra. Well, then if I do only vertical, I guess those don't count as normal YouTube video views at like the time, I'm assuming, because the regular shorts don't count. And then I'll never hit that Shueikika. I totally forgot Shueikika in English. Monetization condition. That's okay. I don't know. I gave a fake one. Nisemono watashite okimashita. I gave a fake one to him. How's Skyro doing? You turned it off. I did not turn it off. Did you not hear it? It's... I need to fix things, Skyro. Oh, jeez. I understand giving... I don't know. Missing persons report? Yeah, like... I understand... giving me a notification, even in the middle of my screen, that's fine. But the noise makes it sound like imminent danger. I think that shouldn't be a thing. When your phone makes that noise like, oh, there's a tornado, get in cover now. So lives, even in vertical, would count for the time watched, but not shorts videos. Yeah, they specifically say shorts videos don't. Instead, it's amount of views on the shorts, and there's no way I'll hit that. The number is ridiculously high. And I keep trying the dual streams for a while just to see what I think. Or yeah, I'm same. I set it up. I'm gonna do this for a little bit. Yeah. Also, listening to a few songs like without deploying in Japanese. Well, I heard it. I need to figure it out, Scarrow, because... So here's what happened. Recently, Twitch... I don't know when. I was looking at my Twitch and it said that I was one of the affiliates that is allowed to test the dual streaming. You think you're right after a Google search? Okay. Well, then that would be worth it for me if that's true. Video. You say shorts videos, I think it's videos of Keen-sama and 5-inch inseam shorts. Yeah. Yes. On my OF. But so what happens, Caro, is so I started dual streaming, which means that my OBS is doing the vertical and the portrait, and because it's two different scenes going at the same time, and they're using the same sources, which both have to be on, it's technically play both sounds at the same time. And I don't know if it's a problem with the ATEM plugin, but the way I had my whole stream set up before was to have all of the sources be on monitor only. Right? All of the sources. And then I have one source that is desktop audio, that anything the desktop hears, you guys hear. Right? And that's on no monitor. I forget what it's called. But if I did that, I tried that before, not necessarily with dual streaming, but I was trying to record a vertical version of the stream while doing that. And you guys would hear it twice, because technically it's being sent from the portrait and the vertical. So to fix that, I had to switch everything manually to not monitor only, but to send to you and monitor. Because now I'm sending to two different sources, so it's not doubled. That's the main way. That's the way it's supposed to be used. However, things like alerts, I still haven't figured out how to send to you because it only plays on my desktop. After me that too, and you're boycotting. Why? I mean, if you don't want to use it, I get it. But what do you mean boycotting? You're against the function? Disable track 1 output from the vertical. Oh, I already had track 1. What do you mean by track 1? If I get the default, so there's a default desktop audio one. I think that's what you're referring to. Track 1 is what gets. Oh wait. What you're saying is track 1. Where have I heard that verbiage before? And the settings similar. Oh, I probably shouldn't. No, don't touch the settings. It slows down the stream. Anyway, I'll explain what I was going to explain, but I think you're referring to something else that I'm having a hard time remembering because I don't think I've set it up for 4 years. But there's a default one that automatically would send stuff from the desktop too. And I have that one turned off, so I have a separate one that I manually made that I can turn it off on certain scenes. But yeah, I still need to make it to where my mix it up. So what's happening is anything from my mix it up, it's only being played on the desktop. I need to figure out. I think I just need to make a mix it up source on both my vertical and portrait canvases, so that you can hear that. I'll tell you the specifics once everything is finished. Why am I struggling to remember what track 1 is referring to? Or you're typing it already, but I don't want to use it. I'm not going to boycott your stream unless you start using AI art. What are you talking about? I am AI. You didn't know? I understand. Yeah, you just don't want to use it. You're not against it. You just don't want to use it. But some people like this format, so I want to give them that option. The great thing on, at least on Twitch, is that they have the choice. Because I do know that there's a lot of people that say there's too much on the screen, even when they flip their phone sideways, if they're watching on phone. It's hard for them to see a lot of the stuff. This makes it easier. I think, you know what, I am gonna go ahead and... Yeah, I want to put these notes back up and put them down here. Yeah, let's do that. Just have them there all the time. Yeah? No? No, I'll make that decision later. Hola, Carol. Separate all my sources and different tracks for recording. That way when I use the recordings for videos... Or talk about when I was talking about recording. Where is this tracks part? Not in the... I recall what you're referring to, but I can't remember. The track. I think it's something I set up once when I first started streaming like 4 or 5 years ago, and I haven't touched it since. That's not in the audio mixer, right? It's somewhere else, like in the settings. Why can I not remember these tracks? Like, I can remember their existence, but not anything else. Recording that way, when I use recordings for videos, I can remove certain tracks and isolate them. Yeah, I just make a new scene for my... I have... I mean, before there was one time where I was trying to record while streaming certain things. Well, that would be an idea though. Now that I have the vertical set up again, the way I've been doing shorts now is I just need to. Oh no, that still wouldn't work. I'd have to backtrack it. But there's a button for that. I'd have to be quick though. Anyway, after I hear a phrase that I think is useful, I hit the translation button. It goes translation time, and then which I just realized you guys don't hear that either. Where are my cards? Yoisho. Yoisho, yoisho. あ、いた。痛い。Green deck. Sounds. Fix. I don't think you guys can hear that, can you? Okay. In my notes. Okay, well, anyway, let's get this story done this next hour.
相手になるぜ。つけたぜ。
よく観察。そら。床槌を貫け。
うわっ。なんか落とした。
行くよ。ここだね。行くよ。
行くぞ。
But anyway, for now when I record my videos, I just have a separate scene for it. And there is a little piece that I need from the gameplay from here. But it's usually, so when I hit that translation button, it puts a little mark on my highlighter reel, my highlight editor. I can see when that was. I go look it up. I make a temporary clip of that, download it, and delete the clip. No worries at all, Dre. I get you. I don't think it's something I need to use anyway. I was just trying to more understand you. But I know what you're referring to. I can't remember. Yeah, have a good day at work. Nice seeing you. Thanks for coming by. I missed you.
アリの穴から包みも崩れる。
今のうち。力を込めて。勝ちます。
These guys are Chibutoi. Chibutoi やつらだな。Dead end, okay.
ささっと片付けよう。
相手になるぜ。
Oh, watch your streams. Just don't get to comment really anymore. Oh, sorry. Well, it's nice to see. Nice that you're coming. I appreciate it. Arigato. Is there a reason? I mean, that's fine. I know you're going to work, so feel free to stop answering questions. But if you're talking, I have questions. Like, are things tough recently, or just different schedule? I hope everything's okay. I will for streaming today. I don't feel like working today. Oh. There's a long dead end. I mean, he's gotta be able to wear it. Oh, that was something different. That was also something different. I don't know if anybody could wear that the new clothes. Oh, okay. Interesting dead end there.
私を退屈させないでくれよ。
Don't bore me now.
相手になるぜ。
So I wake up and just rush to work because I turn the stream on. I'm getting ready and then turn it off when I get to work. Gotcha.
そら。
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
イカズチ終わりだな。真理への道は一日にしてならす。
Hope work is good lately. Nice job. Mazu kochi ni ikou kana. Hai, nani mo nai. Nani mo nakatta. We can go down, that was blocked. Come up from over here. Like another room. It's been a while since we had a proper dungeon like this. This many dead ends and different ways to go. Okay, we got a skill for defenders. I'm not gonna look into it right now. I don't really utilize my defenders very much. Ah. I need some caffeine.
Nanda, Kisama wa?
What are you doing here? Or who the hell are you? But does he not see the other guy? Who he knows? Okay, he was talking to me. That ring. Ah, so you're a survivor from Wishvale, huh? This is added story. So because they burned down his village looking for this ring, basically. I'm heading into work. Have a great stream. Alright, have a great day. Not Skyro. Dre, nice to see you. Kishikorete arigatou. Ganbatte ne. So you got the ring after all in that town, yeah? Give it to me.
Kisama!
I remember now, you were there. It seems you want to meet the same fate as your father. You fool, to bring the ring with you and stand here in front of me. Give it to me. What? Oh. He's gonna turn into a monster. Hold up, this can't be the last chapter already. Yeah, it seems even the hero can't win against the Crimson Meth. See, when it makes that sound, it has an opposite effect, because I immediately want to turn off the sound, and so I click OK, which makes the message go away, and I didn't read it. Had this been like a non non-noisy message that popped up on my screen, I would have taken the time to read it. See if I can see that. I'm not going to look for them, but see if I recognize that person later. But no. Oh! What? I didn't realize it was coming up. Sorry. Break time. See you guys in 3 minutes. 3分で聞きいただきます。どこにも行けないです。
ドアの向こうから聞こえてきたあの子が割ってるねきっと音楽やってるからじゃないまた通って肩を落として口をすぼめながらドアの方を少し睨む私だって好きでこれやってるんじゃないんだわって思いながらねどうしたら普通になれるの私だってみんなみたいになりたいよいくら考えてもわからない Tell me そんな目で見ないでよ変わり者って言いたいんでしょ十分わかってるってば Tell me I know I'm an oddballこの世で一番の普通でいたいのにものすごい勢いで成長していく私の個性また通って先生たちは眉間にシワを寄せながら左に向いてた私を右に直す好きな人に恥ずかしいところまた見せちゃったって思いながらねなんで私は普通じゃないの私とみんなは何が違うの誰か私に教えてよ Tell me 誰が愛してくれるのこんな普通じゃない私のこといつ出会えるのかな Tell me I know I'm an oddball La 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 Tell me I know I'm an oddball
Have you always wanted to learn Japanese, but you're not sure where to start? Welcome back to Kanasai. You're watching Keen Reflex. This is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. Hope you enjoyed your break. It's now back time to defeat this boss. If this is your first time in here, I'm a professional Japanese English translator and interpreter. I like to play games in Japanese. We go over phrases and words I think are useful for you. And I put it in notes. We also do translation challenges. Put them in shorts. So that's what you're into. If you're into learning Japanese in a fun way, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button on the stream if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you. Okay. 従うべきものすらわからぬか、罪人めか. Okay. Alright, you criminal. You don't even understand who you're meant to follow.
ええ、私は罪人です。だから少しでも罪を償いたい。
That's right, I am a criminal, and that's why If even the slightest, I want to be atoned for my sins.
ならば血清を渡せ。本物のな。
Then hand me the antidote, the real one.
イルゲンよ。ベルの音を殺して奪うのだ。
Where's Hiragana? I'm not seeing him. Hiragana, kill Valnort and steal the serum. Oh, there it was. Well, it's about time you be on the right team.
ユルゲン。
この役立たずが。
You useless fool.
貴様も廃棄だ。
I'll do away with you as well then.
母さん。
Oh yeah, he killed his mom, didn't he? What an idiot. Mom, I'm coming to you.
バカな男だ。
What a foolish man.
くだらぬ情に流されよって。
Losing to foolish emotions.
もうよいベルノート。血清は貴様の亡骸からもらう。
Fine then, Valnort. I'll take the serum from your empty dead shell. From your dead body. I'm disappointed in you from the bottom of my heart.
貴様の深き罪に。
But I'm disappointed by your deep sin, your great crime.
私自ら罰を与えてくれよ。
Happy to be seeing the reflexive one again. I'm glad to see you. I'm excited to see the Skyro one. Oh yeah, that's bad. Sorry, I'm looking at symptoms of my hand being, Does that look the same? Are they bent the same amount? I guess they are. My pinky, like when rested, this looks really bent over, opposed to this, which apparently is a bad sign. Skyro, I don't know if you were here when I said I stabbed my finger with a meat softener, like really, like pretty deep. It's very small, but deep. And then I didn't go to the doctor for a good 20 hours. So I thought I was fine. But I noticed symptoms of it, possibly bacteria spreading inside. And I got antibiotics, but I may have been too late. I think I'm gonna die. I shall bring about your punishment on my own. Ooh, this guy's... Oh, I guess he's like he's turning halfway into... That's crazy though, we're already fighting Titus? There's definitely more chapters. Who would we fight though, if not him? I'm trying to remember how the story goes. We gotta find his weaknesses first. We'll go ahead and just look for your weakness. Light. Good to know. Doesn't help though. Wow, we're finding him quickly. Okay. Here's a weakness. Spear. Wow! We lucky.
これをお使いください。
よく観察して。
Okay. Let's figure out the last one.
そういうことか。
Wind. Okay, we have one person that uses wind.
始めるぜ。
Not bad. So...
悪い一休みそら
こっちの番
just do a few more normal attacks.
お願いします。
悪いわね。
What do you want?
さあどうする？
廃棄だ。
そこだ。
よく観察して。
お任せを。全力で行く。食らえ。
こっちの番
What's in the bomb? Let's heal. I think we should heal.
直すね。
Now, Sneh.
ここ
I'll
は
heal it.
私が。
行くよ。
I'll heal ya.
一肌脱ごう。
What is this? I don't remember this person. This is our new... I think she's a huntress. Okay.
アキークの怒りを受けよ。もらった。
こっちの番だ。
行くよ。へい、よし、やった。元気出して。
助かったぜ。今だ。
Okay, so now that we got them all weakened, hit him with something big. Let's do Koun no Ya.
幸運の矢。
Give us 37 JP. Let's go.
後期到来だ。
自分探し中の若者。心配性の司祭。愛人のわかる貴族。This was some weird name. That's so funny. Also, we have the young man who's still finding himself. The worried, the always worrying priest, and a royal who really understands the taste of things. Okay, we're going to switch to Teresa. What can you hit him with? Let's do maybe this. Yeah.
お願いします。
すみません。
Nice.
やっちまえ。
Like the attack and magic buffs.
腹ごと。
We can get daggers too, so maybe we can do this triple throw.
トリプル。この気を逃さん。
私は知恵こそが全てに勝る。
Unfortunately, they're not weak to anything we have, but we can still hit them with something.
暗闇よ、光を散らせ。
And that was kind of meh, wasn't it?
いける。お願い。やった。チャンスだよ。お腹一撃きますよ。
They're not weak against axes. Nobody needs healing. I doubt that would work, but we can try. Try and paralyze him. Watch me fail.
おとなしくしていてください。
No, I succeeded. No way. Okay, and for 8 turns. I'll take it.
お祈りは済ま
Two
せた。
bottle sheep.
幸運を祈るぜ。やってやる。相手になるぜ。
Give everybody a little bit of SP.
万丈この一手。
Oh, is he still? No, he's back. Oh, he's back. Okay. So,
お任せを。
力だけじゃない。
what am I doing?
お任せを。
行きますよ。
Tachimasu.
どうする？
ここは私が。こっちの番だ。
I love the healing. Man, he makes this easy.
全力で行く。くらえ。
全力で行く。
行くぞ。
腹ごとなら任せな。ご覧がれってな。
こちらの番です。勝ちます。
He got him poisoned. Let's go. He's really weak against status effects, apparently.
一肌脱ごう。アキークのイカもらった。
He's already in the red. Oh, this is definitely not the last boss of this. There's definitely more, if not another chapter.
これをお使いください。
At least.
お祈りは済ませたか。
アキークの誇りにかけて。仕上げの時だ。
この気を逃さん。
私、
Oh, once again, I forgot. Let's do Ninjutsu first.
苔の一年。
畳みかけましょう。すぐ直します。
全校を積んだね。
お願いします。
すまない。
畳みかけましょう。
Yeah, let's try and poison him again, because why not?
勝ちます。
Nice.
逃がさねえ。
やってやる。
Kono yap.
幸運の矢。
27 JP. Let's go.
全力だ。
任せよう。
来ここまで。
There we go. Finish him.
力を欲すれば力に敗れる。世の道理だ。
世の通りだ。
なぜだ。なぜ私が。
Why? Why have I?
この姿ではもう持たんか。
Can I not hold on to this form anymore?
許さん。許さんぞ。どいつもこいつも許さん。
I can't forgive you. I can't forgive any of them.
命宿りし指輪よ。真なる力を。
This ring that has entrusted, I don't know if entrusted my life, but lives too. Give me your real power.
真なる姿を我に与えたまえ。
Give me your true form. Give me my true form, I guess. Are we fighting him now? What is this thing? Is that Titus? Wow.
狩人さん、リンユを頼みます。
Hunter, please take care of Rinyu.
わかった。
Okay. She literally just said we'll be together forever. What are you doing? I won't, Velnort.
私の罪、この命であがなえるなら。
If I can atone for my sins with this body, with this life. I shall.
弱い者ほど群れて互いを守り
The weaker people are, the more they gather and try to protect each other.
貴様の父親が死んだのもくだらん町を守ろうとしたからだ。
The reason your father died is because he tried to protect a silly little village.
優れた者こそが力を持ち、人を支
I
配
don't remember this boss. I wonder if this was added? I mean, the storyline is added, so maybe. Those those who are really successful are those who have power, and they control others. Control others, they rule over others.
あなたにはわからないでしょ
You wouldn't understand.
う。守るべきものを壊された人の心が。
The hearts of those who 守るべきものを壊された人の the hearts of those who've lost that which they need to protect.
あなたは道を違えないでください。
Don't change your path, Keen.
ここは私が。
Don't lose your way.
罪をあがなうんだ。
Ooh, he gave everybody. Whoa! He just gave everybody magic attack, magic, and physical defense up for 5 turns with 1 move. That was pretty insane. But I have a feeling we need to get stuff done in that amount of time, right?
ど真ん中だ。
万丈この一手。
弱点と見た。ここは私が。
行くよ。お任せください。
Oh, she's the one without magic. Okay. Let's Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so it seems like he's still got the same weaknesses. That's easy.
お祈りは済ませたか。トリプル。
That's it. That's it. That's it.
どうしよう。直すね。元気出して。
あれができちまったな。
アキークの誇りにかけて。
やっ。
ここは私が。
Thank you. Yeah, I need that.
神様が見てる。
Whoa, that sickness just stole. Okay, we need to switch out.
気力十分。
So I believe when switched out, I don't think it cures the sicknesses, but the turns will still go by without them being affected by it. So I don't think like they'll be affected by poison. I don't remember. I could be wrong. He seems to be healthy, so we're gonna. But they still only have.
私は頭脳労働担当なのだが。
頼みました。お任せを。と。ここは私が。
行くよ。直すね。ありがとう。
おい、やめてよ。
こっちの番。
Oof, okay.
直すね。元気出
We're
して。
getting there. We're getting there. We just need to break him.
全開だ。
If I want to though. I'm gonna waste his. We gotta use it for the big
ここは
attack.
私が。さあ、行くぞ。よっ。
任せてもらおう。私の番。ここからよ。お見舞いするわ。
She's not too strong anyway as far as just how to attack, so.
攻め時だ。
What?
チャンスだよ。
Did his attack hit himself too? What the heck was that? Oh, did I have somebody who has a counterattack? Oh, my bottom guy, yeah, that must have been what happened.
直すね。
本気で。
元気出して。
Genki, that's it.
全開だ。
Oh no, he doesn't have enough. I'm so foolish. What have I done? No SP to pull out the big move. Lame.
ここは私が。この気を逃さん。
私は
believe his last two weaknesses are wind and light, so doesn't really matter here. We could test that theory. Why not? Okay, he's created his field again. Got really powerful status effects and really powerful, is that Doom? What is that? Dun 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 dun.
さあどうする？お願い。アキークのイカこれならば。行くよ。
Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there.
ごめんちょっと。すぐ直します。
神様が見てらっしゃるぜ。トリプル。どうした？ふらついてるぜ。この気を逃さん。
Okay. Get another hit on him. Forgot to keep forgetting to buff him right before that though. He's still in the white. Oof. Okay. Hit him hard. Not bad. Water kunai
お願いします。顔色が悪いな、お客さん。幸運を祈るぜ。穴ごとなら。トリプル。
Water kunai.
やるべきことはわかるね。
Wakaru. There, SP back.
ここは私が。
Maybe I should switch to the other guy. It is what it is. Let's try and maybe this guy's. I don't know. Let's hit him with the poison though. See if that hits. Yeah, this version's probably strong against that. We got him in the yellow though. We're making progress. There's something. I hate that thing. Still got this Doom thing, or whatever the heck that is. 5 turns? Oof. I don't like that. Did I ever? What's the button to check? No, it's just Kyofu. A lot of turns though. Okay.
万丈この一手。
分析
に回らせてもらうよ。
行きますよ。お願いします。直すね。大いに感謝する。元気出して。
お願いします。
アキークの誇りにかけて。私の番。
Let's switch out though.
行くよ。
Yeah, that's lame. But that's not even a status effect, that's like a field thing. I can't stop that thing where it takes away my BP.
Yep.
私は頭脳ロードを担当なのだが。
行くよ。
は私が。
やめてよ。
さあ行くぞ。はっへっはっと。神
Might
様
as well
のみ
use
たら
the
し
DPI guy.
行くよ。やこっちの番。
That guy not get his turn?
お願いします。
ありがとう。
お願いします。
お祈りは済ませたか。
Did you block that?
こっちの番だ。頼みました。
苔の一年。
どうしよう。それ元気出して。
Okay, does he just have a counter up? Well, that's good. No. Oh, don't touch him right now, I guess. Oh yeah, okay, for 2 turns I can't attack him. Or for 1 more turn. Oh,
任せて。
I guess... Let's do Stoyasumi.
一休み、一休み。
Stoyasumi gets rid of sickness, status effects too? No way. That's kind of powerful.
お気の毒だね。
今よ。
That sounded a lot like, what's her name from, Bravely Default? Wait, is that... Or is it sounding like Riku? Imaya! I don't think I've heard that voice before, other than Teresa herself. Okay, let's hit it with this. It's something, 1300, 1380. Nice.
チャンスだよ。
Are we gonna be able to finish this guy before
来ますよ。
stream is over? できるのかな？これができるかな？
やるべきことはわかるね。
これできるかな？
知恵こそが全てに勝る。
I'm in the red.
雷鳴よ。
Thinking the next time we break him, we can finish him.
お願いします。
If we get that far.
隙は逃がさねえ。
I mean, it's finally healed, so let's hit him with a... Oop, I meant Koun no Ya. I don't know why I went for this one.
相手に
Oh
なる
well.
ぜ。
Oh well. That's something.
畳みかけましょう。力を込めて。勝ちます。いける。
We got him with a poison. Let's go.
一肌脱ごう。あ
He's still broken, yeah? Yeah, it's okay. Still lacking. Arigato, Skyro.
ーし。
Skyro-san.
全力だ。
Guess we can do another one.
クラ
I got a bonus.
力を欲すれば
We finished him. This is my... That was my fist. I can't close this finger. I can. I'm not supposed to. It does kind of hurt. The ring! Oh, I got the ring. It's mine now.
なぜだ
Why?
俺は英雄だぞ
I'm a hero.
この俺の権力に抗える者など
There's nobody who can resist against my power.
あう
その体では飛翔薬に耐えきれないでしょ
With your current state, there's no way you can fight against the Crimson Myth.
ベルノートこの廃棄物め
He loves the word "haiki." You disposable fool.
許さん 許さんぞ。
I won't let it happen. I won't. Can't forgive you. Well, no.
おい、あんた。
Hey, yo.
これでやっと全て終わる。
Now finally everything is coming to an end. Why? This wasn't necessary.
罪人は皆いなくなる。
All of the criminals are going away. He's including
私の
himself.
罪は消えないけれど、せめてその元凶は。
Double check the meaning of Genkyo real quick here, guys. No. The main culprit, yeah. My sins won't go away, won't disappear, but at least the culprit, the main culprit of
タイ
those.
タスだけは止めることができた。
Yeah, I was able to stop Titus, the main culprit.
最後にもう一つだけ。
Just one more in the end. One more what?
私の書斎に結成の製法を記した紙がある。
In my what's it called? My library. The recipe for my serum, there's a piece of paper on it.
聖火協会に渡してもらえますか？
Can you hand it over to the Church of the Holy Flame, the Immortal Flame?
あなたには数えきれないご恩を。
I owe you so much.
すみません。
So sorry, Keen.
こんな道しか選べませんでした。
I couldn't choose another path.
盟友、ごめんよ。
I'm sorry, Rinyu.
また君を
I'm leaving you
一人きりに。
alone again.
約束は
What about our promise?
ずっと一緒にいる。
Hey Toshi, how's it going, bud? We got like 5 minutes. I got work in 10 minutes. Nice to see ya. He's promised we'd be here together forever. A little bit of a goatee, yeah. How's it going? Genkiにしてたか?
ああ、一緒さ。
Yeah, we are together.
死が分かつとも。
Until death do us part, right? And then he died. Leon must be... No, Leon doesn't age. He's still 3. Yeah, he's gonna be in 2nd grade here soon. Exciting! Several days later. What have you been up to? ベルノートが、残した、結成の製法により、事件は、収束。So thanks to the recipe for the serum that Velnor left by, everything was fixed, basically. しかし、彼は同時に自らの罪を告白する文章を残していた。However, at the same time, he admitted to all of his crimes in the paper. You're expecting? Are you pregnant, Toshi? Nice. Exciting. Congratulations, omedetou gozaimasu. A girl, or name her Inuki. Did we... Is this the second one? I feel like maybe it was somebody else I was talking to that was expecting. I'm jealous. We wanted, well, I love both my boys to death, but we were hoping for at least one girl. And the first two were super easy, and the third one's just not coming. ベロの後、芝居者と、公表して、タイトルを悲劇の英雄として。え Velnart was named as the ringleader, and Titus is the tragic hero. Wow. The bad guy wins in the end? ここには多くの花が、手向けられている。I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish this in time, guys. A second, yeah. Tatsushi? Kun? There are lots of flowers there around the hero's grave. Very nice, Toshi. I'm happy for you. I can make it my home myself. I can make it home myself. It's the same path as always. Ryu. She says that in the beginning of the story. That man, that... I'll be with him forever. And she helps her anyway. Wow, I didn't expect it to only be 3 chapters, so that's finished. So we're already, after we finish these 3, we're already going to be going into the ending chapters. The missus doesn't like my wolf cut mullet and calls it a bad influence on Ryuji-ka. They can't keep it. Wolf cut? I'm not sure what a wolf cut is. You don't like, but you have a mullet. You don't like the mullet. I don't think that any kind of haircut is a bad influence. That's a silly statement. I don't know your situation. I'm not saying don't listen to your wife's opinions. I very much care about my wife's opinion, and even though she thinks it's completely up to me and wouldn't try and force me to change the way I look or anything, I still care because that's the person who I want to look good for more than anybody else. So I'll ask her if I, like, when I decided to grow out this as well. But... Oh, okay, I got a new ultimate skill because of the ring. Nice. Okay. A lightning blade. Okay, well, you know what though, guys? But yeah, silly. Playing Live Alive, nice. What do you mean your 23rd time? You played Live Alive 23 times? I'm so sorry, Toshi. I got 5 minutes to work. I gotta prepare. I finished the boss. I do have to end stream, but it's really nice to see you. And I'd love to hear more of your replaying Live Alive story in Discord if you want to check it out. Or if you want to check it out, if you want to, I think you're in the Discord. If not, I'll put it here just in case. But I am, of course, interested in your story, and I'm so happy that you came to come see me. But I gotta get to work. So, 来てくれてありがとうございました. I'm going to go over to this scene, and I'll see you guys. Yes, I gotta work now. It's morning. I got a new job. I don't know if I've told you since last. I'm a medical interpreter now, so I translate for Japanese people all over the English-speaking world who are going to the doctors. Anyways, I gotta see you soon. 来てくれてありがとうございました。またね。
元気にしてる。こっちは梅雨に入ったよ。そっちはどんな天気かな。 約したよね。すぐまたをねって忘れてないよね。もうすぐだから見上げた空の太陽に込めた愛してる。寝る前に月に込めた愛してる。あなたに届いたかな。今日何してた私はいつも通りの日々。君がそばにいたらな。一緒に見た打ち上げ花火。来年もまた来ようねって忘れてないよね。もうすぐだからもうすぐ